Alright guys, so today we're here to talk about a product from Kiwi designed for the Oculus controllers. These are basically straps that you can put on your controller, kind of if you guys are familiar with the Valve Index, where you put on those controllers and you can kind of like throw a bomb in a game or something like that, or throwing a grenade, and you can kind of let go of the controller and the controller doesn't go anywhere because there's a strap holding onto you. This is kind of what they're trying to do with the Oculus Rift S and the Oculus Quest and bring those features over here by giving you a strap that kind of gives you that same feeling like the Index does. This is from Kiwi Design, so let's go ahead and dive in and take a look.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech, going for a recce is the gaming tech, gaming techie is the gaming tech, gaming techie.
Alright guys, so I'm excited to take a look at these hand straps here for the Oculus Quest or the Oculus Rift S. As you can see here, these are the newest version that Kiwi Design has come out with, version 1.4. This is for the Oculus Quest or Rift S, like I said. And we're going to open these up and we're going to put these on because the reason that a lot of people end up liking these is because, as you know, with the Index and stuff, you can actually hold your controller and you kind of have something holding your hand. So if you let go of the controller, you still have, you know, the controller doesn't go anywhere, which is kind of now what a lot of these 3D makers are trying to do with the Quest and the Rift S, is to add something to that that can kind of take a similar approach. So let's take a look at the instructions here. Oh, these are long. So let's take a look. So these are the version 1.4, so they come with 2 extra bands here, and basically how you set these up is basically you open your controller, you take out the originals, of course. They should just pull up just like that. Alright, so what you do with this first is you take the rubber band and you actually slide it through the top of the actual controller. Let me do it off camera because it requires a little bit of pressure. So you basically have this on just like this. You put the rubber band through, the rubber band sits up here, and then you take the opposite end of this, as you can see, and where the other piece was before, you kind of slide this in here just like this. So let me do that. And then once you're done with that, you got something that looks like this. You put the battery cap back on there. It slides underneath the rubber band, of course. Slide that in there well. And now when you put this controller on, it kind of sits like this, like usual. Now when you put this controller on, it kind of sits like this, like usual, and you can take this strap here and basically tighten it up right around here wherever you need to. And now you're kind of playing just like this. And you got this holding on to your hand, and then you're good to go. And that's basically how it works. Now when you're playing a game and you want to throw a grenade or something and you throw and you let go of the controller, you got nothing that you're actually holding on to, and it's just holding on for you. So that's basically how that works, and that's how the setup is for this. I'm going to do some gameplay of this and see how it works with the games that I play, and see what I think about it, and then we'll come back and do my final thoughts. Alright guys, so that was an overview of the hand straps that you can put on your either Oculus Quest or the Rift S. And these actually, as you can tell, do a really good job. Now, something to mention here, you guys didn't see these in the video. I'm going to leave both of the links down below. But they basically have a version where it comes with this new strap, kind of like your original strap, that is already attached to the strap that you guys saw in the overview where you put your hands in and stuff. But this gives it more security so you can kind of put it in your hands. You could use the original ones that the Oculus came with, but it's a little bit more finicky to get that to work. This is all built into one, and it's not much more expensive. And I'll put links down below. So you can either get this one that has this little thing to add more security, so you put it in like always, strap it on just like this, and then put your hand in between there and kind of hold it like this and strap yourself in. So it gives it even more security. Or if you don't want these because you think these are secure enough, and you just put these on like this, and you don't want this on here, then that's fine. Just buy these, which is what the overview was, and I have that link down below as well. And these do an awesome job of giving you that feeling if you don't have an Index to actually bring this in here. And I played this with games like Dance Central, for example. You have no reason to be holding your controller in Dance Central because you're just dancing when you're in there. And I was able to just freely let go of my hand and just dance like I would be in the game, not have to worry about holding these controllers. And that was an awesome feeling to be able to let these go. The only negative I have about these is that the ones that other makers are making they kind of look like this, where they strap on and you kind of just tighten it. So when you're in a VR headset or when you're putting these on, it's much easier because you can just kind of pull it and it's kind of just attached to your hand that way. These are different because you kind of have to grab this, pull it like this, and kind of use your other finger and pull this strap like this. So it's not hard, it's just not as convenient as some of the other ones that kind of like just pull the strap in. But these do a really solid job once you're in there to just go ahead and put your hand in there And look, you know, like I said, it's in like this. I don't even have the strap using. And if I were to throw a grenade and let go, this didn't move for me at all. And it works really well. And to throw grenades or dance, and you don't have to like worry about holding the controllers or anything. Really, really cool accessory, and really adds the immersion to some of the games that you're throwing things and throwing objects in. This is a really cool accessory. Really cheap as well as far as the price goes, and really easy to come in and out of. So I'm really happy to add these to both my Oculus Quest and my Oculus Rift S. I added it to both the sets of my controllers I have, and I will be using these going forward. So I'm really happy with these, and I think you guys will get a lot of value if you're into what these are trying to provide, which is that throwing sensation or the dancing when you don't have to hold the controllers and stuff. Really comfortable, really great design, and really love what these things do and bring to the controllers. If you guys have any questions about anything you guys have seen here today, as always, leave them down below. If not, thank you guys for watching. Till next time.
Tech, gaming techie is the gaming tech, gaming techie, gaming tech. Eating brekkie is the gaming tech, going for a recce is the gaming tech, gaming techie is the gaming tech, gaming techie.